Howdy folks! Wishing you a very happy and a healthy New Year 2021. Did you miss me? Oh, now I'm back. Welcome to my channel, Let's Confab with SG. The year 2020 is now a thing of the past, and we all are looking forward to a promising new year 2021. Last year has been arduous for people across the globe. Still, in retrospect, I believe that 2020 has been kind to me. Tag along as I reminisce 20 good things about 2020 that it brought into our lives. Perhaps you shall also make peace with 2020 just like me. Thanks to more than 10 of my subscribers for supporting and bearing with me for this edition of vlog for over a month now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to like and follow me. The pages of yesterday can't be revised, but the pages of tomorrow are blank and you hold the pen. Make it an inspiring story. Hey folks, I'm Dr. Shubhangi Gupta, happily married and a proud mother of two vivacious girls. Last month has been quite demanding for me. I had a stretching routine. Besides, I wasn't keeping too well, so I couldn't bring you the promised edition. But anyways, that is still gonna be in line. So stay tuned for my next vlog also, where I talk about the poison in air. As I watched the sunset on 31st December across River Narmada, I wanted to pause for a bit and ponder upon the goodness of the year 2020. A lot of people believe it to be one of the worst years in recent modern history. And most of us would like to forget it because of our losses and the restrictions due to the pandemic worldwide. Yes, there was heartache, noise, and lot of suffering. A lot of people believe it to be one of the worst years in recent modern history. And most of us would like to forget it because of our losses and the restrictions due to the pandemic worldwide. Yes, there was heartache, noise, and lot of suffering. But now is the time to let it go. Let's not drag all our regrets and terrible moments into 2021. Interestingly, 21 is a number as per Indian numerology that is considered to be very auspicious. So let's welcome this bright new year of Gregorian calendar as well as my life as we celebrated this New Year's Day with hope and anticipation. If you look carefully, the last year hasn't been so awful. It gave us some reasons to be hopeful. And why I am sharing this with you? Well, my aim is to spread hope and positivity through this channel. I believe that positivity attracts health, wealth, and individual success. In fact, no one ever says that having a positive attitude causes problems, right? So here are the glimmers of joy and hope that 2020 brought along. Shut industries, grounded flights, emptied streets. It was the cleanest air in decades, and we could see starlit skies after so long from our own homes. Just loved the bluer skies and greener grounds. Our monthly spending was significantly reduced and my family is able to keep it still lower than pre-COVID era. Doing closet recycling and detox is something I'm proud of now. Isn't this a thing to rejoice? The old perceptions that things like productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness suffer when workers are out of the office are long gone. This new normal isn't somewhere off in the distance. We are living it now. This gives us an opportunity to be more connected with family and reduce pollution as well. A global disaster can tell us a lot about who ought to be in charge. And this is a time for me to cheer, as I firmly believe that women leaders lead better. These leaders offer a glimpse of how to make progress under difficult circumstances. For the first time in my memory, everyone collectively was anxious about the same thing: life and death. No one was thinking about luxuries of life. Kids used to run out of home as they felt bored inside the four walls. Self-isolation to prevent COVID-19 spread taught us how to entertain ourselves and exercise at home itself. Relaxing in the afternoon sun with news magazines and music on my smart device is such a thrill now. I cannot emphasize greater on self-love. I spent enough time to develop interesting hobbies to keep myself engaged and calm side by side. Remember, I shared this in my earlier vlog? While most people were seen in their PJs during lockdown, I love to dress for myself, whether it be for family movie time or virtual celebrations at home, or just to feel delighted. We had to move to a cozy apartment from a large, multi-storied house in the beginning of the year 2020. But this home feels special because we formed many beautiful memories here, especially because of the pandemic that brought me closer to my loved ones. On a funny note, I had much lesser rooms to clean up all by myself during the lockdown. Cooking for or with family is one of the healthiest and happiest things that I experienced during whole of 2020. So much so that I no longer want to cook at my home again. The adrenaline rush I experienced seeing my kids and hubby gorge over my innovative home-cooked meals is unmatched. From family board games schedule to home movie sessions to cooking and cleaning together as a team, we experienced such a sense of accomplishment and bonding, which was unprecedented. There is nothing cuter than watching children proudly serving their food to others, reading all by themselves, or doing home experiments. My girls got involved in many virtual activities and competitions and bagged awards too, raising their self-esteem. They also are confident YouTubers now with their own channel, Vivacious Girls. Go check it out! I introduced myself to mindfulness. I also became a plant parent, taking care of my balcony garden and growing vegetables at home. I involved myself in color therapy and most importantly, launched this channel to connect with you all special folks by becoming a vlogger with an aim of spreading optimism in everyone's life. With so much uncertainty during 2020, I often felt uncomfortable and anxious initially. That's when I started practicing ways to cope up with burnout and anxiety, as I explained in another vlog. I also learned to experience my anxieties and not fear them. delegating chores to other members, recognizing my breakup point, and moving away from triggers was quite helpful. During the lockdown time, I had no access to either salons or garment stores. Most days, I bathed and got ready in afternoon. I became less self-conscious in this period. I don't even go for regular waxing anymore. I've started to love my natural appearance more because amusingly, none can see most of my makeup under my mask. Letting it go also helped me gain peace and momentum. This is really significant for me because 1. I'm a discipline-loving person and hence exert control in planning things so as to keep anxiety at bay. 2. I found it hard to forgive people who caused me pain in 2019. Learning to forgive and accept uncertainty have been 2 takeaways that I shall always carry forward. To ward off the stress that social isolation was causing to everyone, we spent more time on cracking jokes and laughing our hearts louder. Most of our screen time was dedicated to comedy shows and movies. An insight into my family. We are laughter machines. All thanks to pandemic lockdown and free access to boot camps or fitness workshops and daily household cleaning all by myself, I healed much of my diastasis recti and had least issues with my fibromyalgia in 2020. I'm so grateful and shall like to work upon my physical fitness further. Online concerts of musicians, artists, online movie releases, online fashion shows, book releases, the whole world was one, as we could watch and hear content on the web from all around the globe. I could even meet my favorite stars online. Whole family's virtual participation brought the whole clan closer, and moments for us to celebrate together with full zeal in the gone tumultuous year. I would very much like this trend to continue and actual weddings to become minimalistic in this manner. Congrats to all those who got married last year. My kids got enlightened of our culture, history and scriptures, whether it be through the good old TV series or through AR/VR shows or free access to online books library. They learned true Indian spirit by following rituals and by touring domestic destinations with low AQI filled with historical charm and indigenous culture of India. Their excitement to explore the unknown was such a dopamine hit for me.
Hope these illustrate that bad years aren't always bad for everyone. For so many, 2020 brought a moment when most of us realized that life is too short for the horseshit. Oops. Would you mind sharing what brought you joy the past year? What is one thing from 2020 that you would like to take along even in 2021? Don't overthink. Just remember that sometimes it is the littlest things that bring most joy into our life. Post your thoughts and answers in the comment box below. Please share ahead if you find my vlog useful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here is a shout out for Devesh Singhal and Gaurav Sharma for showering so much of love. Your support inspires me to keep making such awareness videos. Hope you like my vlog. Do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon for more updates of my new videos. Check out my Facebook page and other videos for more support and inspiration. Remember, you all are loved and special. For all the challenges that 2020 brought us, here is wishing you lots of serenity and optimism for 2021. Until next time, I wish you a happy, healthy, and a meaningful life. Bye.